So this is my overnight stop. Rather lovely location with nothing around apart from wheat fields. It's day 14 of the Camino, and I'm now walking through the Meseta, which is this plain in northern Spain. It's about 800 to 1,000 meters high, and as you can see around me, it's actually rolling countryside here at the moment, so it's not completely flat. It is a very beautiful place, and I don't know if you can hear behind me, but the sound of the birdsong is just stunning. So just listen to this just for a moment. It really is absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, day 14 of the pilgrimage to Santiago, 248 miles left to Santiago itself. These are the ruins of the convent of San Anton from the 14th century. So I set off this morning at 4:40 a.m. and after 33 kilometers of walking, I'm just about to reach my overnight destination. Some quite dramatic clouds in front of me. There've been a number of flashes of lightning and rumbles of thunder, but I suspect the storm is sort of moving away. But quite a dramatic scene. In this little hillside there are several caves dug into it, look a little bit like homes for hobbits, and they're called bodegas, and they were originally built to store wine and cheese and things like that, and each family would have their own little cave, and inside would be a wine press. So quite interesting, just a few of them here. Would make quite cool little dwellings. So I've just passed the official halfway point on the Camino from St. Jean to Santiago. So a little milestone on the route to Santiago and the Camino. So just after the halfway point on the Camino from St. Jean to Santiago, the Camino path actually divides into two, and you have an option. You can either stick to the main path, or you can divert and you can take the old Roman road. I've decided to take the latter, the old Roman road. It's a much quieter route. In fact, I seem to be the only person on this path at the moment. I haven't seen anyone for over 40 minutes, and there are far fewer places to stop, far fewer places to get refreshments, but I thought it would be a more interesting route to take. So at the moment I'm walking this path by myself. It feels like I've left everyone behind, and I will rejoin the main Camino path at the end of tomorrow. So that will be the plan. So at the moment I'm just heading to the only village on this path where hopefully they will have a place for me to stay for the night. But it's beautiful, but there isn't a huge amount of shade. I'll just show you where I am, turn the camera around. So I've just stepped off the path for a moment. Got these lovely little trees here. And yeah, at the moment it seems to be just me on this path. So there we go. I'm looking back the way I've come, no one in sight. So I understand that this path does actually join the official old Roman road, and you can see the cobbles of the old Roman road. So we'll see what comes, but at the moment it's just me by myself. It's still quite beautiful, especially these little trees around, and very hot. The forecast today is for it to hit a high of 33. It's not there yet, but it's still hot. So I'll be looking forward to getting to my overnight stay and having a shower and a bit of a rest. Camino passes through many beautiful places, but for me one of the highlights was the city of León, particularly the cathedral, which for me was the most beautiful of all the cathedrals I visited. It might not have the grandeur and the splendour of Burgos Cathedral, but what set Leon Cathedral out for me was the stunning stained glass that floods the building with incredible light. Leon Cathedral, constructed between 1205 and 1301, is considered one of the finest cathedrals in the whole of Europe.
De plata y dentro guardan